Hello guys, namaste and welcome back to the channel. So this is chapter 2.2 of our series of chapter wise completion of this Cavalier monthly quest using of course 4 stars only. And according to the notes, I'm going to be bringing Medusa and Nick Fury for the entire path, and also I have a couple of synergies. We have Black Bolt for Medusa and also Magneto Marvel now for his pre-fight, as well as Ronin for that additional duration on Furies, as well as the attack bonus with Black Bolt, I think. And unlike other chapters, we are not going for the linked path this time, but rather through the portal and then to the right. And because we are not taking the linked path, we'll also have to deal with another node here, which will be Hale and Hardy for this chapter in particular. And yeah, the defender gains 6% of our health every time we feel a bar of power. And for the regular ones, mixed martial arts, meaning defenders, thunderbolts and inhuman champions will be given tactical edge. And if you use those champions, I mean the champions under those tags, or skill champions, every time we use a different combo in the, or like if we end one combo with light and the next one with medium, so if we end the combo with a different hit, every time that happens, we will inflict the defender with vulnerability debuff. And also from the next node, every time we inflict the defender with either of armor break, bleed or physical vulnerability, we'll get cross charge. We can get up to 10 of those, and each will give us 30% attack rating. And we can get up to 300% attack boost in every fight. And also if we use champions with tactical benefits, we can carry up to 5 of those cross charges as Fury passives, increasing attack rating by up to 75 from one attack and up to 150% after 2 attacks. And also from the chapter's note, will be inflicted with passive power lock every 6 seconds, and that can be prevented by inflicting debuffs on the opponent. Doesn't matter damaging or non-damaging. And for the strategy, will not rely on the first node, which is by using different combo indexes, but rather use champions that can inflict bleed or armor break. And for bleed, we, as you can see, have Nick Fury, and for armor break we have Medusa. So the first one is Void, of course, a little bit annoying, especially for newer players, because of his intimidating presence. And of course, while using Nick Fury is a little bit easier comparatively, because we can pretty much shut down his debuff by using our heavy attack, because every time we knock the opponent down after certain charges, all the debuffs, damaging or non-damaging, are removed. And also his SP1 has a lot of hits, so it is quite easier to get to those 10 combo mark if you happen to be inflicted with any intimidating debuff. And also towards the end, I would like to get rid of my decoy and then maybe use the SP3 so that I can start the next fight with 100% health, but with the real Nick Fury, and hence make the fight shorter. And yeah, that was the first fight. A lot longer comparatively, because we didn't have a lot more attack rating, but after this point we'll be hitting really hard. So the next one is going to be Black Widow Deadly Origins. He's an Avenger tag champion, so we'll start the fight with because we don't have our decoy anymore, we start with 12 tactical charges, meaning she cannot evade. Even after her SP1, which gives her evasion charges, as you can see right there. And other than that, the strategy is the same. We'll go for medium heavy, and then I will opt to use SP2, but right there, I think right there I got deceived by that power lock. I was expecting to throw one SP2, but I didn't notice that I was power locked, and I ended up throwing an SP1, which is alright. The fight could have been a little bit shorter maybe if he could have reached to that SP2, but it is what it is, so no complaints at all. I was expecting her to bleed out there, but she didn't, and I just had to do one more hit, and that finishes the fight quite comfortably. So overall it took us 54 hits, and next one is a little bit of an annoying fight, which is going to be Darkhawk, and because we don't already have any charges, so I decided to use that pre-fight ability from Magneto Marvel now, and also using Medusa because Nick Fury cannot get those cross charges quite easily in this fight, because Darkhawk, because he's a robot champion, is immune to bleed, and hence we are using Medusa because she can pretty easily armor break the opponents with mediums. And after we have 10 charges, we opt to go for a 5-hit combo followed by an SP1 that armor shatters him, but of course because of his base ability he activates his stealth mode, so we cannot go for regular hits, but rather have to stick to 2 hits while he's in that mode, and after it expires we'll go for another 5-hit combos to SP1, armor shatter him again, and he is now in his auto block phase, so we'll still stick to 2-3 hits, and now we are good to go, and hopefully one combo should finish the fight, and it does. So that was Darkhawk. A little bit annoying, I would say, because you must knock him down. That will activate his protection buff active, and if he push him over that 2 bars, he becomes stealthy, and if he try to bait his SP1, it will give us a lot of block damage. So up next we have Captain Marvel Classic. So nothing special about this fight, so I just sped up the fight. We'll reach up to the 10 charges and then possibly keep throwing our SP2s and do as much damage as possible in as little time as we can. And with one SP2 the fight is over. So yeah, that was Captain Marvel Classic for you. Quite simple and straightforward, just make sure that you don't get caught by her combo or special attacks. For the next one I'm going to be using Medusa again because we have the class advantage, and also we need another 5 Furies from the path before we can face the boss. So I am trying to go for up to 5 cross charges before I can armor shatter him, and right there I do use that SP1 to armor shatter him after he has we have 9 cross charges, so that should be enough, and we throw one SP2 which does a significant amount of damage, and then maybe one combo to SP1 should finish the fight. It does not, and yes, now it's over. So yeah, a quite simple and easy fight. And then we reach up to the final fight on the path, which is going to be Shanxi. So I'm going to speed up this one as well, because there is nothing special about this fight as well, because both his SP1 and SP2 are quite easy, and we are not using any different strategy from the earlier fights. We'll stick to those medium heavy so that we can get up to 10 charges as soon as possible, and then after we have them, we'll opt for our SP2s. And I was still trying not to push him over those 2 bars of powers, not because it is difficult to evade or something. You don't even need to evade his special attacks, you can just maintain your distance and you'll be fine. But it is a little bit more duration, so I wanted to keep baiting his SP once if I could, but it's alright, just a little bit of time and it will be done quite easily, and just like that. So that was the last fight on the path, and now we'll move on to the boss fight, and I will look at the notes before we start, which is, first one is attack, second one is thanks for the knockdown. If we knock him down, all debuffs will be removed from us, and the debuffs will be mostly armor breaks from that crumbling armor node. If we don't attack him within 6 seconds, will be inflicted with 1 armor up, and those can stack up as well. And apart from that, of course, we have blood in the water 3, so if we inflict him with any debuffs, he will gain attack up to 200%, and also combat deja vu, so if we use same basic hits twice, he'll become unblockable for 6 seconds, which is not a big duration, so we should be fine. And we sacrifice our Nick Fury, use the Purified from Magneto Marble now, so both combined we get benefit of 35% attack rating, along with, of course, the 10 Furies from our path. And my plan was to go for a light medium, but suddenly when I was trying to go for his block, he dashed at me, and then I unintentionally sort of intercepted him, which is alright. I'll have to survive his unblockable for a while, and then I used my SP1 to armor shatter him. And also, apart from those 10 Furies from the path, because we are using Black Bolt synergy, we can gain up to 6 Furies by ourselves, increasing our attack by a significant amount. And then we have pushed him to the wall, and now we are backdrafting him pretty much, and that SP2 deals quite a big damage and also stuns him. Could have gone for another combo, but I tried to play it safe because it is a guide video, and wanted these fights to be clean, and wanted to play it as safely as possible. So just a combo more and the fight is over. So that was pretty much chapter 2.2 for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like, leave a comment, share with your friends, and also feel free to check out other videos from the channel. I'll see you with the next one. Till then, take care and have a good day.